Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make this title block a dynamic one. Remember in my last video, I showed you how you can draw this title block from scratch up to where we ended. But I didn't make it a block. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make this title block and transform it to a dynamic block. Alright, so this is what I'm going to handle in this video. So just make sure that you watch until the end such that you get to know all the steps that you need to follow to make this title block a dynamic one. Alright, so let's proceed. First, I'm going to transform what I've drawn right over here into a block. So what you need to do is to select each and everything. Then next, click at the command bar, then put in block. Alright, AutoCAD will provide you with options over here. Then just select the first option, which is block. So this block definition dialog box will pop up. Then the first option is the name. So AutoCAD is requiring you to put in the name of the block. So we shall put in title block 2, right? So I'll click at this option, pick a point. Then I'll pick this lower end point. Then next, this block definition dialog box will pop up again. Then I'll just need to hit OK, right? So you can see that this drawing is already converted to a block. Alright, if you want to know that the drawing in AutoCAD is converted to a block, if you select it, AutoCAD selects each and everything that is within that object that you've selected. Alright, that shows that it's a block. Alright, so I'll press escape. I'll select it once again, right click, then select this option for block editor. Right, so once you select it, this is where AutoCAD takes you. Then next, I'll click at this parameter tab, then I'll select linear. Then over here, I'll click at the midpoint of this title block, which is over here, like that. Then I'll stretch out my cursor up to this point. Alright, I'll click over there. Then next, I'll click at this action tab. Then I'll select the scale option. Then come at your command bar. AutoCAD is instructing you to select the parameter. So this is the parameter that we are going to select, distance 1. So once you select it, AutoCAD is instructing you to select the objects that you want to scale. So I'll select each and everything that I have there. Then I'll just hit enter at the keyboard. Alright, so this is what I have. So next, I'll also be in need of scaling this title block in this vertical direction. So I'm going to repeat the same steps that I've done over here. So I'll click at the parameter tab, then select linear. Right here, I'll click in the midpoint of this title block. Then I'll stretch out my cursor to this other point. Then I'll place it over there. Then next, I'll click at the action tab. Then next, click at the scale option. Then AutoCAD is instructing you to select the parameters. So I'll select this parameter, distance 2. Then AutoCAD is instructing you to select the objects according to the command bar. Alright, I'll put my cursor over here. Then I select each and everything. Alright, then I'll hit enter at the keyboard. So this is what I have. Alright, so once you're done, just click at this close block editor. Then AutoCAD will bring for you this dialog box. So it is instructing you to save each and every changes that you've made to this block. Alright, so I'll click at this first option, save the changes to this title block. Alright, so once you click over there, AutoCAD will bring for you this title block over here. Alright, so once you select it, you can see that it has these 4 grips over here. Alright, so I can click on one of these grips over here. Then when I stretch it out, you can see that this is what I have. Right, it scales it to what you want. All right, so this is what I really wanted to show you. All right, so even if I click over here, it will do the same thing. All right, so it scales it to what you want. That's the major importance of you making your title block a dynamic one. All right, so even if it is a smaller paper size, you can still use the same title block to fit on that paper size. All right, so let me first undo this. So next, let's create another paper size over here. So I'll click at this plus sign. So this new layout will pop up. So I'll click on it. All right, I'll select this viewport, then I delete it. Then next, I'll come back to our new layout, then right click on it, select page setup manager. This page setup manager dialog box will pop up. Then I'll click at modify. Then next, I'll click at this drop down arrow. Then I'll select the printer that I have to use. I mostly use this high quality print. Then next, I'll click at this drop down arrow under paper size. Then I'll select A4. It's over here. Then next, I'll still click at this drop down arrow. Then I'll select monochrome right here. Then under plot options, I'll maintain plot object line weights selected. Then I'll also select this one, plot transparency. Then also plot width, plot styles, I'll maintain it selected. Then also plot paper space last, I'll also maintain it selected. All right, so I'll maintain all these ones the way they are, but make sure that this option for landscape is the one that is selected. Right, just need to hit OK, then close. All right, so this paper size that we have here, it's an A4. Right, so I'm going to use the same dynamic title block that we have just created on this paper size. Let me show you how you can do it. So click at this insert command, then look for title block 2. All right, this is the one that we have just created. All right, so just make sure that you place it in that corner over there. Then next, select it. All right, then click at this group. Then make sure that you scale it to what you want. Then next, I'll click at the move command. Then click at this point, this lower point over here. Then I'll move it down here. All right, it has not yet fit to paper, so still I'll click at this grip, scale it down. All right, so still click at the move command, click at that point, then lower it down here. All right, so you can see that it has finally fit on our A4. Right, it's the same title block, but still we have used it on an A4, and yet here it's on an A1 paper size. All right, this is it for this video. If you've really found something of helpful and it has added value to you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also share this kind of content to friends and relatives that you feel like they are in need of this kind of content. So thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next part of the video.